Good morning! So today is a very fun day because I'm going to the Park Central Hotel to try out their Fit Pods. I'm actually not totally sure what these are. It seems like because people want... My cat just escaped. It seems like what they're going for is like because people are staying at hotels, but they want to be able to work out, but not have to wear a mask or maybe not have to be around other people. Now you have individual pods, which is pretty freaking cool. And the one that I'm trying has a Peloton. So I'm going to try out a Peloton for the first time today. So we're going to head to Manhattan to do this right by Central Park. We're going to try out this Peloton that I've heard so much about. And I also do want to try one of their strength workouts on the Peloton, not just the cycling ones. So I'm actually going to pack my new Bear Grips that I just got. Let's quickly talk about, Bear Grips. So this is not sponsored, but these gloves were gifted to me and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of obsessed with them. So I do wanna give them a little shout out since I will be using them throughout the video. If you watched my last video, you've seen that some of the things I'm working on are barbell lifts and pull-ups. And my grip strength is... Also, my hands get so freaking sweaty. Is that anybody else? Just let me know in the comments if you have like basically hyperhidrosis. So I knew that I needed a good pair of gloves, but I didn't really know where to start. And then poof, Bear Grips shot me an email and offered to send me some product. There are a lot of cool features about these gloves, but some of the things that I love are the touchscreen tips, so you can actually use your phone while you're working out. If you are using your Fitbit as a timer like I do, especially when I teach, I can actually touch it and I don't have to take the gloves off every time. They've got these breathing holes, padded palms, a tab to pull them on and off, and most importantly, they actually fit my little baby hands. So if you want your own pair of Bear Grips, I will make sure to leave my link in the description box below so you can get some yourself. But now, back to the video. I don't go out very often anymore, so this is like very anxious. Let's go. What? It's a hotel room. Hold on. Okay, so let's do like a little tour of the room. Even though this isn't like sponsored content, in exchange for getting to use the room, I do have to like take a few photos and share on my Instagram story. So I've just been trying to like knock that footage out real quick, but it's really hard to find good lighting in this room. So I'm gonna take a little break from that and I'm gonna show you guys what's in here. So we walk in and then as we come in, I moved that bench out of the way because I was gonna get a shot down there, but that bench was in there. We have a medicine ball, a stability ball, a treadmill, again, a bench. We've got a mat, some kettlebells, some very light dumbbells, and then the Peloton. I am very excited and also intrigued to use this. Let me tell you my like spin experience. Hello, okay, future Justina is gonna tell this story because in the moment it literally took me 15 minutes to tell that story and the lighting was so bad I couldn't even watch the footage. So, my SoulCycle experience. I went to SoulCycle once. It was my first time. The front desk knew it because they asked me and then that was it. They didn't ask if I had been on a bike before. They didn't show me where the lockers were. They didn't even tell me which spin studio I was going to. So I found my way, I found my bike, I had my shoes on, and then I went, I don't know how to get my shoes into these little clippy things. And luckily the woman next to me eventually saw me struggling and showed me how to do it. Bless her soul, wherever she may be. The instructor comes in like a minute before class, she's talking to the front row, and then she gets on her bike and she starts class. And no one shows me how to adjust my seat. She didn't say hi. She didn't tell me what to expect. They knew I was new. What up, SoulCycle? That's pretty shitty customer service. So obviously I figured out class, you like move your legs to the music. Here's the fun part. After class, everyone's getting out of their bikes, they're leaving. I don't know how to unclip. Instructor's gone, every other person in class is gone, and I'm stuck there. I can't get my feet out of the freaking bike. So I just slipped my little feet out of the shoes, and I left my shoes on the bike, and I walked out. and I never went back because of that experience. So shame on you, SoulCycle, I think it was Tribeca. Anyway, back to the video. So I'm gonna try and knock out this Instagram content just so it's like done and I can forget about it. And then honestly, I'm getting out of this. This shirt is very, very comfortable. It's Free People Movement, but like if I'm working out in this, something's popping out. So we're gonna get into something more comfortable after I take some more photos. So let's go. Okay, enough dicking around. Let's get to the main attraction, the Peloton. I do want to get changed though, because I feel like this is all we've been looking at, and that's not what my channel's about, so give me a sec. Okay, this is much more me. Ooh, okay. So I've heard that there are like Hamilton classes on here. Let's do a Hamilton spin. I found it. These are my people. Oh God. Okay, I'm so scared. Okay, let's get in the bike. Oh God, I'm so nervous.
Peloton family, this is the moment. Are you ready to make Peloton history? My name is Ercole. Oh my gosh! We have the great honor of all being in the room where this happens. 30 minutes dedicated to Hamilton, dedicated to the profound artistry of Lin-Manuel Miranda. I am so grateful that you are here. Cadence, resistance, output, they're gonna guide our ride. But I want your spirit.
I hurt myself. That was fun. I'm gonna talk more when I get home just about like the science of spin, because you know, we still want education here. But I wanna try one of their strength workouts. So I'm gonna like look around. Let's see what they have. They have so many usher classes. I ain't mad. I love me some usher. That's really interesting. When I was going through the spin ones, like so much usher. The white stripes, oh my God, so fun. Yeah, I want more of that. I wonder if some of it has to do with like copyrights. Let's do this, glutes and leg strength. That was great. Yeah. Honestly, I can see what the hype is about. Let's talk about the science. So let's chat a little bit about the pros and cons of spinning or cycling or riding a freaking bike. First pro, this is an excellent source of low impact cardio. If you are somebody who's looking to get cardio in, but you don't like running, I would definitely recommend trying some spin classes. Second pro here is that you are in charge of the intensity and the resistance on your bike. So really just take that little like knobby thing and you can twist it to make it harder, or untwist it to make it a little bit easier. You can pedal faster, you can pedal slower. So the amount of control that you have, I think, is a huge pro of spinning. And then third pro, which is so important to me, you get to do it to music if you want to. Personally, the only way you're gonna get me to do cardio is if it is to some fun tunes. That's why I do dance cardio to musical theater songs, and also why I chose a Hamilton spin class during this video. Now let's dive into some of the cons. And keep in mind, I could literally tell you a con of any type of exercise. So take all of this with a grain of salt, but I do just want to show you both sides of the coin if we're talking about spinning. So traditionally, spinning is a type of cardio. I've talked a lot more about cardio in this video right here, so if you have not checked that out, definitely do so, because it does go a lot more in depth into the topic that I'm going to quickly touch on. But excessive cardio is essentially going to send a signal to your body to adapt or change. Specifically, that signal is to slow down your body's use of energy or calories. It's gonna hold on to them instead. And look, there's nothing wrong with cardio. You should be doing some cardio to make sure that your heart is nice and healthy. So I always recommend to people, couple your cardio with strength training. The more muscle you have on your body, the more calories you will burn at rest, because muscle burns more calories than fat. And then add your cardio in to keep that heart nice and healthy. Another con, in my opinion, and keep in mind this can depend on your instructor and the type of class you're taking and all that jazz, but it's a lot of sitting. And I know that in a lot of classes, you're like in the saddle and up, and you're down and up. Still, like 80% of the workout is sitting. That was a random percentage I just took, but like, you can't tell me that if you're doing spinning, you're gonna be standing more than you're sitting, right? Okay, so let's just agree on that. And most people nowadays are pretty sedentary. Like, we're a pretty seated all day type of society. So for me, I'm like, if you're gonna choose to do your cardio and you're just gonna sit more, like, I'd rather you go for a walk. I'd rather you try and increase your step count every day rather than like just sit more for your workout. Does that make sense? And I think that's like the functional training side of my brain, because sure, you can sit and get your cardio in and work on your heart health, but like, why not kill two birds with one stone? Why not get your cardio in, but then also move your body so it just like feels better? Does that make sense? And then finally, because of the repetitious, is that a word? Repetitive. Because of the repetitive nature of spin, it can put a lot of stress on things like the knees, the hips, and the IT band. A lot of this is because as you are spinning, you're not working through the full range of motion of these joints or ligaments or muscles or whatever you want to pick as something that gets stressed during these workouts. So that repetition in that limited range of motion kind of strains the, again, muscle, tendon, ligament, joint, whatever it is, in that one range of motion over and over and over. And look, you can say this about any type of exercise. Like, if you do too much of one thing without proper mobility and strength training exercises to kind of couple with it to negate those effects, yeah, you can make that excuse about anything. So I'm not like poo-pooing all over spin right now. It's one of the side effects. So again, take it with a grain of salt. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite form of cardio is, or what your cardio of choice is. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.